Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Taurus and it's for the month of September, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Taurus. This is everything you need to know, all aspects of your life, everything that the heavens or the universe wants you to know. Let us begin by putting my glasses on and welcoming each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. I'm in gratitude for all your support and watching the videos. The more you watch and watching the videos all the way to the end does support my health big time, and I really appreciate it. My dear Taurus, I'd like to wish you my best wishes and show you what a beautiful cup you have. As you can see, it is filled. Wow, so much happening. So many great new doors opening, new pathways. Wow. And someone is leaving. There's something leaving with an exclamation mark. Very interesting. Okay. It could be someone or something, but I'll elaborate more when I see your cup in depth. Okay. My dear viewers and my dear Taurus, I'd like to say, for those of you who are new to the channel or to the coffee cup, prior to this, I do meditate and I'm given information which wait a second, sorry, I just realized there's something. No, right, here we go. That's better. I write them on a piece of paper once they're given to me, and then I deliver them to you right at the end of this reading, so stay tuned for that. Now, let me begin by seeing what's going on with your cup right at the beginning. I see. Okay, it's cut through to the chase, right to the truth. And it looks to me like you seem to be facing a very, very difficult time now. A difficult situation that you're in and you don't know what to do. It's a situation that is going to make you very strong. You've been in it for some time, but now it's even more making you more stronger, because it is ultimately, believe it or not, it's a necessary situation to make you strong because of an opportunity that comes along afterwards. So once you overcome this, there's a great opportunity. This opportunity, okay, the reason you're going through this painful, difficult situation is so that, how can I put this? Wait a minute. So that it can help you develop a different perspective and not stay in tune with the way you used to think, to change your thinking somewhat, somehow. Not a lot, maybe to a certain degree, where you open your mind a little bit to different perspectives of life. So this is a time where maybe the situation that was a bit painful, there might have been suffering involved, is taking some time so that you can reach to a level in which you will accept this transition, and after what comes after the transition. That's where it's all about, the opportunity which you need to have an open mind to accept a different kind of perspective or look at it in a different way. So that's the only way for you to heal. That's the only way to help you move forward. You've just got to go through that. You need to reconsider a decision, and you need to be patient. You need to reconsider if you are thinking of doing some action. Don't do it yet. Reconsider and be patient a little bit. That's all you have to do. A little bit is left. Just wait a little bit. I see a double, let's call it a rainbow. It's not a rainbow. Let's call it a rainbow, which means that this is going to be a very, very soon, there is like a perfect timing for the next situation that takes place. And that next situation is some sort of divine intervention into your life. There's going to be some news coming to you, a letter of some sort, a sealed letter, like a sealed letter means it's going to be big news. This communication, this news that comes, this is going to require you to pay attention, because this information you need to sign documents for. So I don't know what it is, but it is possible that it's coming within three months from now. I do see September, could be the beginning of September. I see October, September, October. And I see, now, this also is connected to some sorrow. There is a loss, there is a little bit of sadness, separation maybe, There could be an ending, a painful, hurtful situation. There's a lot of guilt here. There's a lot of grief. So you might be losing someone. I did see someone leaving your life, which was right here. Let's see if it's connected to this. Yes, I do feel like there may be one more challenge, and then something is going to be over. Really is going to be ending. You might be regretting something that you might have done in the past, some action, something. You might have caused great pain for someone. There is fear. There is, there is sadness here. I see that. But you need to be on the defense side now and facing what's coming, because what's coming is one final battle, one final challenge that you will have to overcome. You are now feeling physically, emotionally very tired because of the conflict that you're going through, because of the setbacks that are happening in your life, because you can't find easy answers, but your inner strength and perseverance has been very strong. And no matter what, you are going to reach the end of this challenge and you are going to win. And the heavens are going to be intervening. There is very strong support coming your way. I do see that there may be something that you might be accused of, or you might be accusing others. There's accusations and there's trouble. I see that. But you need to work hard on this situation until it's resolved. I do see also that there is a lot of light coming in, which shows there is a big crocodile. I see this was really major. But I do see also a lot of revelations are going to be revealed. A lot of situations are coming clear to you, like you're realizing. And you might be even realizing that you've made some mistakes in the past. You've done a little bit of damage somehow. Maybe you're feeling that way, or somebody's done that to you somewhat. But I'm seeing that you're freeing from that. That chapter that was so overwhelming, this situation that you keep thinking about is over. Now, for some of you, and that's not for everyone, but for some of you, there could be a reconciliation within a situation, a partnership, or a relationship. They're saying, the heavens, that to give this a chance, work hard on this situation, this partnership or relationship. This could be results. This could be saved, put it that way. Maybe there's a chance in it. If there is a chance, repair it. But also they're saying, for some of you, there is a new encounter with someone new, a younger person. You'll be dealing with someone much younger. They could be Sagittarius. I see fire energy and I see the arrow, the archer. So fire energy, usually it's Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but I feel like this one is Sagittarius because I see the archer on top of it. There is still hope. Don't give up hope. But there is a lot of change and a lot of growth. Maybe you had to go through the change in order to grow. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you to the right action, what the best thing is to do. In the Sagittarius season, so November, again, I see that. There is going to be a lot of November, I see. October I saw before, now I'm seeing the 11, now I'm seeing October again. Between October and November, there is going to be some sort of something where you are going to finally feel stable and you'll know where you stand, especially in a situation that had so much take it out of you, your energy, that you reached at the end of it, you can't handle anymore. That is getting resolved between October and November. And I feel like it might take all the way to even December, from October to December, but I'm shown October and November very strong, that you are going to be stable, emotionally stable, financially stable, physically stable, like your health even. You know, it's like as though you wanted to abandon a situation, but you kept on. It was so challenging. Sometimes you wanted to run from it, but you couldn't. So you continued on. And even at the loss of your health, there were health issues maybe. You were dealing with health issues. There could have been someone that might have been ill. It could be a pet, possibly, for some of you. For others, it's not a pet. It's someone that you were working very hard to do your best. Finally, this is balance is coming. There is endings and new beginnings. There is a situation of lack of money. In the process of this loss, there is some money that's stopping. But you can't safeguard this situation. This is destined to take place. It might disrupt your life for a while, but then it's a dead end. It's coming to an absolute ending. And, it's a situation that was, you did your best, but it wasn't really to do with you. Maybe someone, and there is a bit of a contradiction here, because some of you might have been dealing in a situation where you were feeling guilty because maybe it was your fault, or you're blaming yourself maybe. And there was another situation where it wasn't out of your hands. It was out of your hands. There was nothing you could do. The reality of the problems of that situation was nothing you can do. You took all the action necessary, but it was something inevitable to come to an end. Now some news comes, and when this news comes, you need to act quite clear-mindedly, use your intuition, but do it quickly, because I feel like you will be at sort of like the crossroads where you're going to make a big decision, and a decision that needs action, not only to resolve the problem you're in now, but also what is this? I'm trying to work it out. There's clarity, and there's a new opportunity, a new priority. There is a situation that's finally getting resolved, that's for sure. But there's also important information that you need to be on the lookout for, because there may be some great opportunity coming your way. It looks like to me you've got to be careful, because there may be someone that's a bit deceptive, or they might look like they're deceptive, some sort of deception. You're rediscovering situations, and you're transitioning yourself out of this. It's like somebody hurt you, and it's like, you hurt me, and it's a very strange situation that maybe the two situations aligned for different Taurus. Some of you are dealing with relationships, some of you with partnerships, some of you with family, some of you with health, some of you with pets. Like, it's so many, and they're all showing here. And I'm trying to work out exactly what's what. Some of it is deception, some of it is not deception. It's a situation that you should have left, but you were doing your best. Some of it, in the process of that, somebody did hurt you, so you were hurt. Somebody was caring too much about what people are saying. So there's a lot of that. Gossip is there. But it was a situation that should have been handled in a better way, in a way. That's what I feel. There were choices confronting you, but you chose to stay and continue, even though you should have left. And you know what? The choices that you kept on making to avoid leaving the situation, or continuing a new life without the situation you were in, moving away from it. So you continued and you stayed. Those decisions made things worse for you. They took a lot out of you, a lot out of your health, a lot out of the health of your pet. Okay, I don't want to go too deep into this. This is very, very deep. So what I'm seeing is finally someone is leaving. An emotional ending, an ending because there is nothing else that can be done. There is disappointment, there's dissatisfaction. Now maybe you are taking action. You're leaving the current situation. Or even if it's a job, if it's a current job that you're dealing with, or wherever there is problems. Some of you could be traveling, some of you could be relocating, or someone is leaving also. There could be somebody leaving. There's a lot of situations where self-love is needed. Maybe self-love is needed in order for you to take action, to be able to go. But you're breaking free, that's for sure. Or somebody's breaking free, if not you. There's strong emotions here, very strong emotions. but there's freedom. Finally being unleashed, finally being like taken out of leash. It's like the world was binding you, or somebody was like binding you. Maybe sometimes for selfish reasons, we tend to hold on to something that might be falling apart or deteriorating when we should let it go. Could be that too, because what I'm seeing is that you're finally stepping into your power and you're becoming strong and saying, no, it's time for me to really let go of this person or this situation if it's not a person. And I can't make it better anymore. I can't hold on to it and hope that it's going to get better, because it isn't. And that is the problem. And you're discovering that in October. October starts all this. Even though we're doing a September reading, but October is showing everything. Finally, you are going to be optimistic. After this, it's going to be over. It's like, you know, once you reach to this level, I guess some of you are leaving relationships because I'm seeing someone thinking that this person deserves better and I'm not good enough, like I'm leaving. Others are showing that they've been influenced by others. Their choice was influenced by others. Some of you might be trying to heal someone, a child or an inner child or a pet. Inner child here is wounded. There may be words, hurtful, painful words that have happened. There is wound here. Somebody's been wounded. Your heart has been wounded. Your inner child's been wounded. You might be dealing with someone that's wounded within. There is so many contradictions, my dear Taurus, and it's not because of you, and it's not because of me. It is because there are so many different Taurus going through different kind of emotions, emotional issues and factors that, you know, I mean, there could be children involved here, there could be pets involved here, there could be a relationship involved, there could be a job involved, there could be a past situation that was abandoned and guilt because it was abandoned to move into a new relationship. Now that relationship is falling apart. So there is so much of that. And many of you are going through different situations, and it's all elaborated here, all like a newspaper, and I'm trying to read it. So of course it's sort of contradicting one story to another. Where there's reconciliation, there is leaving. So there is all that. But at the end of all this chapter comes a new door, a new way of life, a new home, a new life with a new home and a totally different attitude, totally different thinking. There is going to be success. There's going to be victory. You're overcoming major challenges. You're seeing things clearly. You're realizing that it wasn't your fault. This was something that was destined. It was way out of your hands. So you are having a breakthrough of understanding and in a power of clarity, seeing things clearly. You know that you did persevere a lot. Perseverance was crucial, and you did that. During that period of time, maybe you did make some decisions that were guided by others, what others said, but ultimately, or what you might have felt, your wounded child, inner child was wounded and you needed to heal. Ultimately, the opportunity for change was there. You grabbed it, and now you went through all that, and now again it shows that there is possibility of movement. There's a possibility of a new home, relocation, a new lifestyle. Either you or someone is leaving to a new way of living, to a much better way of living. Many of you are doing hands-on work, but I do feel like somebody's going to help you to get the job that you really want, something you really need, something you need assistance with. Somebody's going to assist you to get what you want. And that's when you're reaching your goals, because you're finally doing what you love doing, working from home, working hands-on. It's just wonderful. Again, I see victory and success. I see so much victory and success that really you will know that you are blessed in so many ways, that you are going to be offered something really wonderful, like a leadership position where you are going to be in charge. You are going to be in control. You are going to be doing the job that you love doing without anyone interfering in the way you do your job. So there is that. Whether it's job or doing something at home or with your business, it's all that. Now, I'll just have a sip of water and continue on. As I was saying, my dear Taurus, there is a situation where you are going to be finding maybe a new set of money. Oh my God, I just see why I'm saying this. Because this is amazing. Let me just grab it 1 second. See this? I see the moon here. Okay. It shows to me like something might be hidden from you. It's going to be discovered. There's the light being shining on something hidden. You're discovering something. It could be a great truth. It could be money that you hid and you forgot about. A big stash of money you might be finding. It could be finding out that someone did the wrong thing by you. So there could be that also. And finally, I'm seeing that this is a situation where you are going to be guided to see the truth, okay, by divine intervention. So it's the universe or the divine that's getting you to see this truth. And from this truth, you will learn something, or you might make a big decision. Maybe you will decide not to hide your money, maybe to invest it in something that, might be more valuable than money, like gold, for example. Just an example. It's something like that. Maybe you are going to do something like that. There is a situation where you're thinking of investing. I do see there is hidden potential that you are going to discover about someone or yourself, and you are going to be taking action in that regard. This is bringing you a lot of success and a lot of self-confidence. Your determination is awesome. I see victory over illness, victory over financial problems, great victory in many ways. I do see your willpower and your discipline is helping you maybe to focus on all the battles you were going through. There's going to be a great satisfaction from accomplishing where you are going to reach. You are going to reach to a wonderful place where you will feel established and very happy in your position. I do see a great victory for you, a wonderful victory. I see also that a lot of money is coming in. A major rise in your money for some reason. It's coming out of nowhere. Now, for some of you, this could be from a sale of an invested property or sale of a property. I also see here that there's a change in your direction. Money issues are going to be disappearing. Some of you are choosing a very low risk investment and planning carefully to take control of it. But at the point what I'm seeing is a major rise in your money. It's happening before you invest. Maybe you might have invested some time ago. It's amazing. I see the Egyptian gods here. I don't know what that is. Some of you might be interested or staying. This is Nefertiti, and this could be Tutankhamun. I mean, I'm seeing the Egyptian pharaohs, let's say, or gods. I call them gods, but they could be the pharaohs. They could be called pharaohs. I'm just seeing them here, and I don't know, somebody might be dealing with them. Somebody could be, my goodness. This is like Nefertiti here, this one here. Very strange, right at the bottom. Oh, they disappeared. That's bizarre. Wait a minute. Oh, no, there they are again. Okay. It's this one here with the hat. See the one that's got the long... I'll just hold this up so you can see what it's like this. Very similar to this with the tall hat. That's Nefertiti. So it's something like this I'm seeing in your reading. And of course, Tutankhamun, that's the pharaoh. He's a pharaoh. So it's something like that. I'm seeing them next to each other right at the bottom here. There's Nefertiti and there's Tutankhamun. Tut, we call him King Tut to make it short. But I'm just wondering why this is showing in your reading. Are you studying Egyptology? Are you creating maybe monuments or dealing in a museum or going to a museum or going to Egypt? This could be also representing Egypt, ancient times. Maybe you're going to visit Egypt. Maybe there's something like that. I just had to tell you. Or you might be meeting someone that's very much into Egyptology, or they could be coming from Egypt. There is something like that. You yourself could be Egyptian. This could be nominating you. You might have Egyptian background. Anyway, I had to talk about that. There's a great victory for you here, and there's a lot of rise in your money. Now, this can also mean that you might have invested in something that was ancient, gold, or, I did say gold before, and now I'm seeing these Egyptian pharaohs and gods. Okay, well, major rises in your money is there. You're choosing wisely, and you really need to use your wisdom, your intuition, to really know how to deal with this money and how to invest it. I'm saying that you're finally coming to terms with not to hold on to past disappointments and move forward. You will see that you'll go through a lot of forgiveness, things that might have happened, somebody might have hurt you, you might have hurt someone, you're letting go of all that, there's forgiveness, and you're moving on. There is some of you who are worried about losing someone, and you're thinking, are they going to wait for me? I hope they're going to be there available for me when I'm healed and I can go back. But I see a new beginning for you. You want to be, it's like you got to really listen to your heart, because it's like you want to be loved, and you're not loved well. You're not loved like the way you deserve to be loved. And deep inside, that's the child, that's your inner child that's wounded, because you're not getting to be loved the way you deserve to be loved. And that is painful. But having said that, I'm seeing a soulmate. I'm seeing that's why I said there's new situation, a new way of life, a new prosperity. But now it shows a soulmate. So there is someone entering your life. This person is so beautiful inside and out. And you will know. As soon as you meet this person, you get to know this person, you will love something about them, because they are beautiful inside and out. Everything about them you will adore. There's a certain light there that radiates from their soul, and you will see that. And as soon as you meet this person, my dear Taurus, you will know that it's the heavens or the universe that brought you together. And even if it's sort of, at the beginning, you might not know this is like your soulmate that you'll fall in love with. It might be someone that you're just sort of like overwhelmed with. Slowly, it will turn into love. But the past hurt inside you, maybe it provides you this sense of not unsure, and that is going to change. That is absolutely changing, because you're questioning, then what is the reason that I met this person? And there is a strong connection, but it's not, the I love you is coming way later. Like, it's not happening straight away, but I do see I love you later on. It's a new love. You are going to fall in love, my dear Taurus. And I'm really certain that you will process your fear, and you will overcome the fear. And you're taking it slow, step by step, and it's making it a beautiful connection. And ultimately, it is going to turn to love. And those of you who are reconciling, then you are reconciling with the person that you really loved. And talking about love, I'm seeing fire energy here very strong. And guess who's leading the way? Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Sagittarius, like we saw for Sagittarius before, so that becomes very strong Sagittarius, nearly 5. The second one is the fire energy Aries, much stronger than Leo. There's 3 Aries, and there's only 2 Leo. But fire energy leading the way is Sagittarius. So you're dealing with someone very strong Sagittarius within them. Now, the second one comes is water energy. And guess who? It's Pisces, the fish. Then I see 2 Scorpio and 2 Cancer, but there's 3 Pisces. So Pisces leading the way. I also see air energy here. Many of you are dealing with Libra as a number 1 sign here for air energy. Second, Aquarius, and then comes Gemini. Gemini is very strong too, because Gemini seem to be 2, but it's really 3, because next to it there is Mercury. The symbol of Mercury represents a Gemini Virgo. So it shows Libra and Gemini are the leading air energies. Then comes Aquarius. I also see Earth, and Earth energy is doubled. That's for sure. I'm seeing Taurus, like yourself, with Libra in them. It could be you dealing with yourself a lot, or dealing with someone like yourself who's a Taurus Libra. This person could be a Libra with Taurus, Libra. That's another important factor. Now I'm also seeing Virgo, 2 Virgo and 1 Capricorn. That was the earth energies. And then I'm seeing the Chinese Z's now. Chinese Z is very strong. We've got 1, 2, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Chinese year of the horse, very strong. Chinese year of the pig, very strong. Chinese year of the ox buffalo, very strong. Chinese year of the monkey, very strong. And then comes the rooster, Chinese year of the dog here, very strong also. And then comes the snake, Chinese year of the snake. And then the cat, rabbit or cat, whatever you call it. It can be, everybody calls it rabbit, I think, nowadays. I'm stuck in the past, what they used to be called. The rabbit, Chinese year of the dragon, and then there is a rat, a small rat. So that is the end of that part. Now I'm going to come through and do the delivery of these points for you. Here we go. It says guided towards love. Oh my God, you are guided towards love. So the heavens are intervening in that which I saw a soulmate. That I said you are going to be afraid, but you're doing it slowly. You are guided through it. Let love transform you forever. My dear Taurus, let love transform you forever. So this is a forever love, that's for sure. And finally, you're finding your path. You're knowing where you belong. You're not lost anymore. You don't feel alone anymore. You know to who you belong and where you belong. And that is wonderful. The anticipation is going to be, it's going to be like you've been waiting and waiting. It says anticipation, you're about to strike your arrow. That means you're about to fall in love. You're about to know exactly what you want out of life, and you're going to take action towards it. It says you can only experience joy and happiness. That's what's coming. Joy and happiness is coming your way. There's a rebirth, growth, and justice, and great harvest coming to you. So rebirth is a new way of life, a new lease of life. There's growth, and there's justice and harvest. Harvest is all the hard work, every effort you've put, all the perseverance you were doing. Every pain you experience is going to be rewarded with joy and happiness. The end of a cycle of difficulty, a cycle that was so horrific, that was so difficult, it tore you apart. That's coming to an end. It was so complicated. You did everything you can. Now it's time to celebrate the ending of that complication. Something to do with Libra. Oh my God. Now Libra, listen, this is amazing. My dear Taurus, Libra can be in regard to someone that's Libra, but it's more to do with October. Remember I said October 2-3 times. I mentioned October. Libra is the October season. Now this is going to be a beautiful situation that will happen around October. It could be connected to a Libra, and there's going to be an invitation. Remember that, an invitation. So you are going to be invited to go somewhere, and maybe it's right there that you finally find the end of this difficult situation, someone wonderful, and a lot of joy and happiness that's coming. Now I'm going to give you all the names. I was given so many, my God, practically the whole alphabet. Okay, so I've got to go through all the letters. I was given 4 times the letter J for Japan. 4 times. I was given 6 times the letter Y for yellow. And they give me this literally, and I get amazed when they repeat it this much. Like they tell me 6 Ys. I get that way. So 4 J for Japan, 6 times Y for yellow or yes, 3 times I for indigo or I am, 3 times the letter H for horse, 3 times the letter G for green or grass, 3 times the letter A for Antarctica, Alaska, 3 times the letter S for sweet, 3 times the letter M for money, and the rest are all one, but they all doesn't diminish their value. They're still people that you're dealing with and you are going to come in connection with. R for Rome, C for cat, B for butterfly, K for kilo, V for victory, Q for quilt, quails, D for dog. I was given 2 numbers. Number 2, Chinese year of the ox, buffalo. I was also Chinese year of the ox, and the 2 is connected to February. People born in February are Aquarius and Pisces. It's connected to number 2 itself, something happening on the 2nd of a particular month. It could be on the birth of someone that's born on the 2nd of October. Could be that. It is connected to a lot happening in partnerships, all kind of partnerships, a lot happening from the time you see this, and February itself also is connected to February. From the time you see this reading all the way to February, all the way to 2 months from now, which makes it October, a lot happening in partnerships and abundance coming. That's what the 2 is all about. The number 4. Number 4 is about quick success. It is connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit. It's connected to people born in April. It's connected to April itself. People born in April are Aries and Taurus, like you, my dear Taurus. A lot of Taurus are born in April. And it is connected to April, connected to quick success coming your way. Wow. And what else is it connected to? Let's see. Chinese year of the rabbit, which is also about success. Or it could be meeting someone that's born Chinese year of the rabbit. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Please watch the videos all the way to the end. Subscribe if you haven't. It doesn't cost anything. It's all free. Everything I do is free on this channel. I wish you all the best, sincere blessings in every step of the way. In every step of your way. Namaste.